What's up, y'all? Riley here with a pretty big life update. As many of you know, Hannah and I have been planning for a while to move out of our rental house and into a camper. Well, we've accomplished the first part, and there's been some complications with the second part. So while we are nomads, it's not how we planned. So I'm going to fill you in on what's going on with that situation as we explore this beautiful piece of property in Western North Carolina. About midway through last year, Hannah and I decided that we wanted to try traveling full time. And that might sound a little bit radical, but we have some experience with extended travel. Like most people, we started out in ground tents, then we moved to a rooftop tent. And then in 2023, we got a slide in truck camper from Scout. We got a Scout Kenai. It was a very minimalist setup, but that allowed us to do 4 months straight on the road. And we really enjoyed that. However, last year we decided to settle down, focus on our business, and really do some things that we had been putting off to help the business grow. And about midway through that, we decided that, hey, we're getting that itch again. We're going to try full timing it on the road, which is something that we flirted with but never done before. So while we don't have kids, while we're working for ourselves, which is just an incredible blessing, and before we settled down, we said, why not try being full time on the road? And that became the plan. At the end of 2024, we were anticipating moving into our camper, moving out of our house in Tennessee, and giving this thing a real shot. So we started doing some research. We looked at pull behinds, fifth wheels, Class C RVs, more slide-in truck campers, vans, you name it. We thought about it, we researched it, we went and looked at them. And finally, we settled on a flatbed truck camper. We thought that this was the best of all worlds for us in terms of space, livability, and then traveling in the way that we like to travel, which is getting off the beaten path a little bit, going off road a little bit, and being self-contained. So as you noticed, there is no flatbed on this truck, and there is no camper on a flatbed on this truck. So we had anticipated it being finished at the end of 2024. Here we are in April of 2025, no truck bed camper. So what's going on? We're going to talk about that after we head up the mountain just a little bit more. It's getting a little warm out here in this shirt. Anyway, so when we chose to go the custom route, we accepted that we were doing something unusual and that we might run into some unforeseen issues that you might not have if you went to a lot and bought an RV or worked with a major manufacturer. But we know what we like, and so we decided to take that chance. Called a couple of custom builders who are working with these newer flatbed shells, and ultimately decided on one in Delta, Colorado called Mesa Overland. And they've been great. We have no doubt whatsoever that the finished product is going to be phenomenal. It's going to serve us well. It's going to be super high quality, and we're definitely going to get our money's worth and our patience worth. However, the delays have been frustrating. And a major component of that frustration is that we simply didn't have time to make other arrangements. We thought we were moving into the camper in January. It is now April, and we don't have a camper to move into. So, what does that mean for us right now? It means that for the time being, we are nomads without a camper. We are going to be bopping around, couch surfing, seeing friends and family, staying in Airbnbs, trying to keep this interim period where we don't have the house, but we also don't have the camper as budget friendly as possible, while also trying to stay positive, distract ourselves from the disappointment that's outside of our control, and maybe have a little fun along the way. So we're considering this a step towards something bigger, part of the adventure, and it's probably preparing us for life on the road full time because you never know what's going to happen. You have to learn to expect the unexpected, be flexible, adapt, and keep your chin up even when things don't go your way. All that to say, it should only be a few weeks to a month before the camper is completed. We can drive out to Colorado, get it equipped on this truck, and begin our new lifestyle. And we're really excited about that. We're really excited to share that with you. And I think it's going to be worth all the frustration, all the delays, and we're going to end up being really happy with it. So this is not a negative video. This is actually just a life update and us staying positive, sharing this with you and trying to say, hey, even when things don't work out how you planned, try to make the best of it. And we're not always good at that, but dadgummit, we're trying. So I'm just gonna head down the mountain. I'm gonna finish this video up by the water, and you wanna stick around for that because it is just stunning. The creek down there is as beautiful as it gets. So hop in the truck, let's go down the mountain and wrap this thing up. If you've watched this far, thank you so much. Like I said, I'm Riley. I'm one part of the Wander with the Woods crew that also includes my wife, Hannah, and our dog, Chowder. And then, of course, our truck up there, High and Mighty, after the Coulter Wall song. So look that up if you haven't heard it. Anyway, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, drop a comment below if you love traveling or you have experience with long-term travel, and just engage with us. We'd love to build a little community here and expand our knowledge in the process. So I'll catch you on the next one.